Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Welcome to the Mid Podcast, where we talk about random shit, geek stuff, and wrestling. You can follow us on Twitter at the Mid Podcast, and you can find us on YouTube at our YouTube channel, the Mid Podcast. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our podcast, and feel free to leave us comments on how we're doing. Well, I'm here with my host Brendan,
Hi,
and today is Monday.
Random Shit Mondays.
Random Shit Monday, and we have a few random shit things to talk about.
Oh God.
So, first one, other day, we're in the car heading down a main street thoroughfare. We have like 3 main roads in our city. This happens to be one of them. So we're driving down, and what do we see?
Car going in opposite lanes, going the way we're going.
Yes, so like if we're going south and the cars on the opposite side are going north, there was a car going south on the north side. And not only that, the car was literally stopped talking to another car heading in the opposite direction.
That too. That's what I found. The funny part of it is that he stopped, backing up traffic, and talking to somebody.
And the sad part was, they did not even have out-of-state tags on their car. If you're from out-of-state, I might
Makes
can
sense.
understand,
Yeah.
because you're not familiar with the roads.
Uh-huh.
You had a North Carolina plate on your car. So you should be familiar with how we drive in North Carolina.
Yes.
So you're just going to go down the wrong side of the road, stop traffic, talk to somebody like, that's your buddy you ain't seen in like 30 years.
It's like, why? How? How do you manage to pull that one?
I have no idea. But I will tell you a funny story. So, your great-grandfather
Oh God.
decides to go down a one-way street the wrong way,
Yeah.
gets pulled by a cop, and the cop's like, "Sir, you're going the wrong way on a one-way street." Your great-grandfather replies, "I'm only going one way."
He's not wrong.
I'm just saying.
Was he or was he not going one way?
He was going one way, but he was going the wrong way. He was not going with the flow of traffic.
There is no wrong way if there's no cars coming.
There were cars coming.
Oh. Never mind.
I have another story for your great-grandfather.
Oh God.
So one of the high schools here in town, during their homecoming, has a parade downtown on Main Street.
Yeah.
Somehow your great-grandfather got into the parade, and his reply to your great-grandmother is, "Gosh, these people sure are friendly and waving at us."
Why am I not surprised?
I mean, just saying.
That
Sounds like something your great-grandfather would do.
100%.
Like, your grandfather's crazy.
Yes.
And does crazy stuff.
Yes.
But I think your Nana's stepfather has your papa beat.
By a tad.
I mean, your papa technically does not go down wrong way streets. Now, your Nana does.
Yeah.
And I have been in the vehicle
Oh,
with
God.
her when she has gone.
Oh God.
And it's the street up here from the house that says one way.
Oh no.
And she chooses to go the wrong way. I mean, we've lived in this neighborhood for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
So you would think your Nana knows that street is a one-way street.
Mm-hmm.
And she chooses to go the wrong direction on that street.
As you do.
And her reply is, there were no cars coming, and I didn't want to sit there and wait for the light.
There's no cars coming. Go for it. Make sure there's one not coming though.
I don't know. I guess they just give anybody driver's license in the state of North Carolina.
I guess.
So, I don't know if that was the same day or maybe it was a different day.
It was the same day. It was within 20 minutes.
So, your Nana and Papa have had COVID. They're
Yeah.
kind of quarantined, so we've been doing all their errands.
Yeah.
So, your Nana needs some stuff from the grocery store, so we run into the grocery store. And as we're going down the aisle, some lady loses her shit at the cashier.
That was something.
But explain to me, this lady loses her shit, claims the cashier stole her wallet. How would the cashier steal your wallet?
Why would a cashier steal
Yeah,
your wallet?
yeah. And I mean, I'm known for dropping the F-bomb here and there. But I think this lady used the F word, like every word was the F word.
It was like F this, F that, effing this, that. Every word in between was F.
And then as we're going through the aisles, you know, getting the things we're needing, all of a sudden we see the managers come out the back.
It's like,
Okay,
oh,
so that was
shit.
like 5 minutes we've been in the store hearing this lady rant, and you can hear her throughout the whole store.
Because we
And
were
you're talking
on,
a good, what, 3,000 square feet building,
give or take.
give or take, you know, regular size grocery store. You could hear her throughout the whole grocery store.
We were on the opposite side in the back,
Yes.
near all the
First of
frozen
all,
foods.
why did it take the managers 5 minutes to come out there to handle a toxic situation? Nobody knew if that lady had weapons on her.
Yeah.
I would have been calling the cops and had her removed.
Yeah.
So we go through the store, get all of our stuff. By the time we get to the checkout, the lady is still at the checkout. Still bitching at the checkout. And this is on the good side of town.
Some customers are crazy.
Like, I would expect that on, like, the bad side of town.
Yeah.
This is, like, the fairly good side of town.
Yes.
I would have never thought I'd seen that at that store on that side of town.
See something new every day, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. But to accuse the cashier of taking your wallet just blew me away. Why would the cashier steal your wallet?
What's the craziest? You worked in retail before, right?
I've worked in retail. I've worked at that particular grocery store before.
What's the craziest customer you ever had to deal with?
I don't think I really ever had to deal with a crazy customer. Now, I will tell you the story. When I lived in Atlanta and I worked for a retail company,
Yeah.
there was a lady. She had gone into the dressing room to try on some clothes, and her child crawled out from under the door. I find this child in our stock room in the corner.
What?
Yes. Because I go back to the stock room to see if we have some more of a certain thing. And there's a kid sitting in the corner of my stock room.
What?
Yes. And I've also been known to chase a kid down the mall because she ran out of our store from her mother. During Christmas holiday
Oh God.
in Atlanta. I
Oh.
was living in Atlanta at the time.
Oh God.
So I shoot out the store to try to grab this kid. I mean, I bet people thought I was like some kidnapper or something to bring back to this mama. I mean, you would figure the mom would run out of the store. No, the mom didn't want to lose her spot in line.
What a bitch.
So, being the good person that I am,
Yeah.
I run out of the store to get this woman's child.
Do
So
you get
she
the
don't
child?
lose the child. Because I work in a 3-story mall.
Oh
Yes.
God.
Luckily, the child only got across the way. Because, like, the way the mall was set up, it had, like, a thing where you could look down.
Yeah.
So she was on the other side across from my store.
Oh.
So she didn't get too far, thank God.
Yeah.
But I'm like, then people probably think I'm trying to kidnap this child because I just run out and swoop her up. I didn't come back into my store. But I was just like, you didn't want to lose your place in line to go chase after your child.
What's worse, though? Losing your child by not keeping our... How do I want to word this? Losing your child in a mall or leaving your child at a Chuck E. Cheese?
Okay, Chuck E. Cheese is secure, so my child was safe.
Your whole family leaves me at a Chuck E. Cheese.
We went in like 3 separate cars. And we thought you had went with your grandma and grandpa from up north.
Yeah.
Or your aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
Because you were close to your aunt and uncle Jim and Jody. Mm-hmm. So we thought they had you. Nobody told you to go hide in the damn ball pit where nobody could find you.
Nobody told me we were leaving. I didn't.
I'm pretty sure I told your father to go get you.
Well, that was a mistake.
Yes, from now on, I'll have to do shit myself if I want it done correctly. I learned that the hard way.
But none of you decided to check the car, check the back seat until you guys got home?
I guess.
Like, what?
I mean, it wasn't like you gonna get out of Chuck E. Cheese, because they wouldn't let you leave unless the little things match on your hand, so you were safe.
I didn't want to leave.
But it was time to go.
Good point, good point.
Your sister's party was over. It was time to go.
Okay. I'm more important than her birthday party.
And you were not traumatized from that, because you didn't even know we left.
Good point, good point. Yeah, you're right.
So, we've been out of church for 3 weeks, since parents have COVID.
Yeah.
And we've been taking care of them. So, we finally go back to church Sunday. Yesterday. I have a new thing. It's called Signs You Need to Find a New Church.
Oh.
So, when you go to church, and you no longer have your mailbox at church to get your Christmas cards, is a sign you need to find a new church.
Or the lady that puts them up doesn't like you.
Oh, I know the bitch don't like me, because I put her in her place, and everybody was afraid of her until I put her in her place. Bitch ain't gonna come yell at me. I don't care who the hell you think you are. You're not gonna yell at me. If I do not let my parents yell at me, you sure as hell ain't gonna yell at me. And the only 2 people that can yell at me would be my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
And me not say nothing back to them. And I followed the protocol. So, bitch, why are you yelling at me? So, yes, so I guess it's a sign that you need to find a new church when they remove your name from the mailboxes. And then all your Christmas cards get put in with your parents.
So, what other signs would we say?
That you need to find a new church. If people are crazy as hell in that church, you might need to find a new church.
There's some crazy people in there, but we like them.
Yeah, but they're not crazy.
They're not out there.
They're not, I need to take them to Butner and drop them off crazy.
Ah.
Like, they're crazy I can deal with.
Yeah.
They're crazy is like being funny.
Yeah.
They're not like, got mental issues that need
they're not like schizophrenic or anything.
Yeah. They don't have mental issues that need treatment by a professional.
Ah. That makes sense.
But yeah, I go to church and I no longer have a I had one last year before. My aunt joins the church. Bitch gets her own mailbox, and she's only been a member for a year. I've been a member of that church since you were little.
Even before I was born, I would guess.
No.
Oh.
Now, your grandpa, your papa, is a charter member of that church because he helped build the church.
Yeah.
And, like, your great grandmother on your papa's side was one of the founding members of that church.
Yeah.
So, him and your aunt that attends that church are charter members of that church.
Hmm.
But I'm like, dang, I've only missed 3 Sundays because I had to take care of my parents. And y'all just write me off? Screw you.
It's because you're better than them and they know it.
That's damn straight. I am so much better than half the people in that church. I'm not one of them fake people that go to church. I am me 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Uh-huh.
I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm to the point. I shoot my shot straight on. Speaking of, my next topic.
Oh, God.
Ways to embarrass your son and make him blush. Every time he makes a comment, I can turn it into a sexual innuendo.
Anything I say.
Anything. Say something, I'll do it.
I would be talking about racing, and she'll say something. It's like, yeah, I'll go racing with MJF in the bed or Tom Hardy. It's like, where do you come up with these?
And just think, if my best friend Alita was with us,
Oh, God.
it would be 3 times as worse.
Oh, God.
Like, your face would be redder than the sun if we were together.
Technically, the sun's orange.
Well, yes. Your face would be hotter than the sun then. I'll put it that way. But yes, I can take any comment and turn it into a sexual innuendo.
It's like, how? Why?
I mean, it ain't my fault MJF and Tom Hardy are hot, and they just trigger that in my brain.
I guess so.
I mean, you know who I'm gonna blame? It's God's fault for making them so good looking. There we go. We got the answer. It's God's fault.
Yep.
So, social media.
Oh, God. A fun place.
It could be good or bad. Evidently, this weekend, it got a little bad for your girl Tay Conte.
Yeah, because people are asstats and don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Well, that's true.
They just assume stuff.
Well, you know what they say about the word assume? The first 3 letters of assume are ASS, and that's usually what you're going to do when you assume something. You're going to make an ass of yourself.
And I would guess that most of the people that said stuff aren't fans of AEW.
Probably.
So, that throws that out there. Just throwing that out there.
So I went over to your Nana's a while ago to check on them.
Yeah.
And I told your Nana, I said, Brenda's excited to go out. I said, I think he's only excited because he's getting Jesus chicken. And for those of y'all that don't know what Jesus chicken is, that is what us Southerners refer to the Chick-fil-A. It is Jesus chicken because they're closed on Sunday.
I didn't know we were getting Jesus chicken.
Yeah, because remember you wanted it Saturday and it was raining and we didn't want to go out. So your Nana texted me when I told her that. She says, well, we'll do that on Monday. That's a good idea. So we're getting Jesus chicken sometime today.
Let's go! As long as I get it before I leave.
So your Nana was like, so Brendan likes to go to the grocery store. I said, seems that way.
Get out of the house and do stuff.
So I got banned from driving the truck.
Because of the way you parked it?
No, because your papa said it would probably be easier to maneuver my car or your Nana's car Wednesday night than that big truck in all that traffic. Which he's probably got a good point.
Probably, yeah.
Because then I would basically just be sitting there for like 3 hours letting all the traffic go before I try to drive our truck.
Yeah.
No. Tell me if you would let your child do this. You buy a brand new truck. You get the truck, say, August.
Okay.
You know, you drive it occasionally.
Yeah.
I refer to it as your Papa's Sunday truck, weekend truck.
Mhm.
So you get it in August. You don't really drive it. Your daughter has driven that truck more than you. So now your daughter refers to it as our truck or my truck, and it's only my truck when it has a full tank of gas and is working and is clean. It is Papa's truck when it is dirty, needs mechanical repairs, and has no gas.
That's whatever works.
And then sometimes we refer to it as our truck. It's a collector truck. It's mine and Papa's truck. But Papa paid for it all. I did not make one payment on it or anything, but it's my truck. Now, would you be that nice to your daughter?
If I had a daughter, probably. I would say so, yeah. It's like, I'm taking the truck. Alright, cool.
Well,
Don't wreck it.
Basically, the keys stay at their house.
Yeah.
Pretty much Monday through Friday when your Papa's at work. So I could just basically go over there and get the keys anytime I want. And wouldn't even have to call and tell him I'm taking the truck. But as a courtesy, because I am a nice person, I call, hey, Dad, I need the truck for da-da-da. Or, hey, Dad, my car didn't start this morning. I had to use the truck to go do what I needed to do. And most of the times he's like, I don't care, it's there.
Yeah.
I did that one time. Took the truck for something. And so there's a guy that runs a route. Your Papa's a truck driver who runs a route in the neighborhood. Calls your Papa. Do you know your white truck is not in front of your house? You know what your Papa does? Somebody stole my truck. Is what he tells the guy. Do I look like a truck thief to you?
Now, would you steal a Lambo?
I wouldn't steal anything.
I don't know if
Now, I might be a home wrecker for certain men, but no. So finally your Papa goes, oh yeah, I know, my daughter has it. The dude called my dad saying somebody stole his truck. Mister, you need to stay in your lane.
At least he knows what truck he has, and at least he called to say it was stolen.
Or it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Make sure nothing was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
So at least he was worrying about it. At least he was just like, oh, the truck's not there. Whatever. If it's stolen, who cares? Not my truck. At least he had the decency to call him and see what was going on why the truck wasn't there.
I suppose. But I'm one of these people, you need to keep your nose out of everybody's business and stay in your lane. Like, I don't put my nose in people's business because I got enough of my own business to worry about and deal with. I have enough bullshit in my life. I don't need your bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, my plate is on overload right now. And I am surprised that I haven't lost my mind with all the bullshit I've dealt with in the past 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So, next topic. What you got going on this week?
Me and my sister are gonna go see Spider-Man tonight.
What, is it like the 20th time you done seen that trashy movie?
I wish it was the 20th time and it would still be as good as the first.
That's what she said.
Ah!
Sorry if he just broke your ears. What else you got going on?
Going to AEW on Wednesday.
Ah, how'd you land AEW tickets?
I don't know. They just magically appeared in the house one day.
Oh, so they're like the little leprechaun. They're magically delicious. You know who else would be magically delicious?
Oh my god.
I actually have a shirt that says, I'm magically delicious. I got it for St. Patrick's Day. I sure do. Yeah, I think it might say "Kiss me, I'm magically delicious" to be
I
exact.
think it does.
But yes, I'm magically delicious.
Oh my god.
So what's up with this ugly ass sweatshirt you got on?
Oh, this beautiful Kyle Larson championship, NASCAR Cup championship sweatshirt. It's the best damn sweatshirt you've ever seen.
I think I might need to bleach that bitch.
No, ma'am.
What else did you get along with that sweatshirt?
A badass jacket.
Where'd you get them from?
Fanatics. I think that's where you got them from.
Uh,
I don't know.
early Christmas present?
Yeah.
Like AEW tickets showing up at your house?
Yeah.
Mom gives you AEW tickets for Christmas because she wants to go. So there's an ulterior motive on why you got your ticket.
I'm fine with it. I love AEW.
I do too.
You could have gone to SmackDown 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so go see that trashy shit.
Good point.
I mean, I could sit at home and watch that shit and wouldn't have to fight all them people because you know I'm really not a people person. So it's taking a lot for me to have to go to AEW.
I feel like there will be less people at AEW though. There will still be a lot. But just depends.
But you know I'm just not a people person and I hate dealing with people.
Yeah.
So that's why I do mostly shopping online. The only shopping I don't do online is my grocery shopping because I physically want to see what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust somebody picking out my meats and my fruits.
Not at all.
So I will go to the store myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually get your Nana to go so she can buy my shit too. As I tell people, I'm not spoiled. I'm just well loved. And I cannot help it if you are not.
Good point. Yeah, that's fair. That's really fair.
Because, I mean, you know, how many people my age have their parents buy their house for them? Because I'm a broke bitch. But I think your grandparents had an ulterior motive for buying my house. Because it's right next door to theirs.
Yeah.
Like, my backyard connects to their side yard. So that way they're like, oh, if we need her, she's right there and she'll have to run over here. So, yeah, you can live here. Rent free.
Yeah.
I ain't complaining. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Love you bunches. Y'all the best parents ever.
Let's see, what else is going
Christmas
on?
is, Saturday.
Is it?
Yes, I have never felt so less Christmassy this year. Like, I didn't even
Same.
decorate. I didn't even decorate my house. I'm just not into it.
It doesn't feel like Christmas this year.
Well, hell no, with it being 70 freaking degrees last week.
Well, not even that. It's like, it's not a Christmas mood.
Yeah. Like, I usually listen to Christmas music, like, starting in November. Like, the 1st of November, I'm hyped for Christmas music. This year, I only play Christmas music to aggravate you, and I only played Santa Baby.
I hate that fucking song.
It's the best stripper song ever. So, ladies, if you want to do something for your men for Christmas, get you a little cute Santa outfit and play Santa Baby and give them a striptease.
I hate this fucking song. I'll quote Major League for that one.
But
Love
yeah,
that movie.
yeah, great movie. But I just don't feel Christmassy.
Neither do I. It's like, oh.
Like, it's just another day. Kind of like I feel with my birthday. It's just another day.
I didn't do nothing on my birthday this year.
I don't ever do anything on my birthday. Now, I will say, for my birthday this year, I did get to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Your papa took me to the Cheesecake Factory along with this couple from our church that I really love. Like, she's like my adoptive mom type person. I love her, and her husband is like one of your papa's best friends. So I invited them because I like their company.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And
Good
your
com-
sister went. So, but But yeah, I got Cheesecake Factory. And we would have gotten Cheesecake Factory had your papa and Nana not have COVID, because your Nana's birthday was last Friday, and your papa would have taken her to the Cheesecake Factory for her birthday, and I would have gotten my crusted Romano chicken. But no, COVID had to come and get in. I'm blaming COVID for me not going to the Cheesecake Factory.
You know, Papa could have been like, hey, go get Cheesecake Factory for Nana. It's like, okay, that's fine.
That is true. We could have done a takeout. Me and your sister did that. Like when COVID first hit,
Yeah.
she wanted cheesecake for her birthday, so
Mhm.
we did an order and went and got it and brought it back to the house and ate it. Although she did eat most of hers on the way back, because you know the Cheesecake Factory is like 45 minutes from the house.
Yeah.
Funny story about the Cheesecake Factory. Last year before last, went to Cheesecake Factory for my birthday. So instead of going to the normal one that we go to, we went to a different one because it was closer. We picked your sister up from work. She was working down at one of the outlet centers. So we picked her up and went to the Cheesecake Factory. Well, guess what happens at the Cheesecake Factory?
Catches on fire.
It catches on fire. So I put on my Facebook page, went to have birthday dinner, and my mother is so hot, she catches the Cheesecake Factory on fire. Then everybody starts talking about it, like, wow. And making comments, you know, toward my mom. I was like, well, dang. My mom got offended by that. I was like, it's supposed to be funny. So, and then get this. So, normally when we go to the Cheesecake Factory, your Nana comes home with like 3 pieces of cheesecake.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't do that because, you know, everybody had to evacuate, and we got a free meal out of it, even though my daddy tried to pay the lady, so he gave her like a $20 tip. And your Nana has me order cheesecake from the other Cheesecake Factory in Greensboro. We went to the one in Durham. So we drive from the Durham Cheesecake Factory to the Cheesecake Factory in Greensboro to get your Nana cheesecake because she was not able to get it because the Durham one caught on fire.
That sounds like something we would do.
That is so your Nana and Papa.
Without a doubt.
I mean, these are the crazy people that will drive 5 hours just to go get barbecue in Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah.
Just because it's good. They'll drive 5 hours to get barbecue from Norfolk.
Speaking of food, McDonald's, you don't have to bring back the snack wraps no more.
Why is that?
Because those homemade ones we had the other night, whoo!
They were off the hook.
They were amazing.
Well, I will say I did get my cooking skills from your Nana because she is an excellent cook. When your Nana and Papa got married, your Papa was like skin and bones.
Yep.
Now the man weighed like 240 pounds and got a belly on him. And he will tell you it is from your Nana's cooking.
She's a good cook. Her mashed potatoes are awesome.
Her Swiss chocolate cake.
Swiss chocolate cake.
There's not a whole lot that your Nana makes that I don't like. Like, she'll make turnip greens. I don't eat those. Pintos, cornbread. I don't eat those. Your Papa likes the pintos and cornbread. But, you know, there's really not anything she's ever made that I haven't liked. And she did make a pound cake one time. And for some reason, I don't know if she used something different, she had a hole in the middle of the pound cake. And she couldn't figure out how she got that hole there. And so she threw it away.
Yeah.
So, your Aunt Thelma, your Papa's sister, told your mama, don't you ever throw away a pound cake. I don't care if it falls, if it's got a hole in it. You bring it to me if you do not want it. Because you know your Nana, she's the queen of trash. Like, something don't turn out right when she's cooking, trash.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why'd you get rid of it? Well, it didn't turn out right. Well, it's okay. We would still eat it. But then you complain that making stuff costs money. But you're trashing stuff when it don't turn out right. And I mean, I can understand, like, if it majorly doesn't turn out right, but just because it doesn't taste right to you, Mama, you got sinus problems. You can't taste and smell very good. And now that you've had COVID, it's probably worse. So, you need to let me and Daddy do all the tasting. And now you're here. You can do the tasting. You can be the guinea pig.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. You might need to lose some weight, too.
Oh, damn.
You try to catch up with your papa?
No.
Are you sure?
95%.
Okay. Anything else for Random Monday?
What else is there? Nothing that I can think of.
I think we covered all the red. Oh,
The Lions win. The Lions dominated win.
yeah. And who predicted that win yesterday?
You did.
When are you going to listen to me on my predictions? So that makes it 3 predictions that I've been right on.
What was the one about Leo Rush?
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one?
The Hawkeye. The mom hired Yelena.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
The Lions winning yesterday.
thank you for the Lions winning yesterday.
I told you, they going to win out and screw up everything.
Good. I like the Lions winning.
I mean, hell, at this point, I'd pull for the Lions over the frickin' Steelers.
The Lions are the people say Dallas is America's team. It's the Lions now.
Everybody's rooting for the Lions to win out.
Everybody wants the Lions to do good.
So if the Lions win out, though, think about how bad would it screw up the playoffs?
It wouldn't screw up the playoffs that much.
Oh. Well, then, no, I don't want them to win out, then. I only want them to win out if it's going to really mess up the playoffs.
But it has nothing to do with the AFC.
Just talking about the NFC.
Well, let's see. Green Bay's the 1 seed now.
Because my team ain't going to make the playoffs. I've done come to terms with the Steelers sucked ass this year.
Arizona fell to like 4. Also, John Harbaugh, you're a bozo.
He ain't no Jim Harbaugh.
His brother is better than him, and he knows it.
Oh, you wouldn't have been saying that last year.
Oh, no. But, like, you're a dumbass. You are a straight-up dumbass.
Why do you think he's a dumbass?
You got 40 seconds left and you're down by 1. You just scored a touchdown to be down by 1. You don't have your starting quarterback. So, try and play for overtime, right? That's what I would do. It's like, make the kick, you got the best kicker in football. You go for 2. And even if you get it, there's still 40 seconds left for Aaron Rodgers. Which is too much time for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he's a pretty good quarterback. He's up there in that Tom Brady echelon.
Yeah.
Like, give me like 15 seconds, I can score a touchdown.
It's like,
I understand what he was doing, though. He was trying to go for the win and hoping his defense could hold the Green Bay offense.
yeah.
So I get where he was coming from. But I'm like you, I might have taken my chance with a backup quarterback, just kick the extra point and go to overtime.
Exactly.
Now, if Lamar had been in there, I probably would have gone for the 2 and try to win the game. You play to win the game, though. So
If
I understand.
Lamar was there, you'd get the 2-point conversion easily. Because all you would have to do, fake the handoff, fake the throw, and Lamar takes off. Boom, 2-point conversion. You have a 1-point lead now.
Oh, since we're on the topic of football, what the hell happened to the Carolina kicker?
He was practicing before the game, doing his normal kicking motion and stuff. Tears his quad while warming up.
Ouch.
Alright, he has a quad injury. I don't know if he tore it yet.
Okay.
But he did something to his quad.
And they didn't have a backup kicker.
They had to do a team tryout during that game.
Well, damn, that kind of sucks. During a game is not when you want to try out new kickers.
I mean, not like they scored a lot because Cam Newton can't play football, but that's a topic for a different day.
You hating on Cam?
Cam blows.
Well, no, I'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
I told you. When are you going to listen to your mother? You know what they say, mothers are always right.
Yeah. What?
So I will congratulate you on the Lions having a better record than Jacksonville. What the hell?
I mean, when you fire your coach because he kicks a player, which Urban Meyer is a dumb fuck.
Why?
Well, first of all, I saw a stat that he has the best winning percentage in college football. He has the worst winning percentage in the NFL.
I mean, sometimes you're a better college coach than you are a professional coach.
But
because the difference is like with college players, they're there to kind of be mentored to get to the next level. If you're in the NFL, you've already reached the pinnacle. See what I did? Of your sport.
Yeah.
So you don't need to be mentored anymore.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's where the divide comes in with Meyer. That he's more of like a mentor to younger people than trying. He just doesn't have a relationship with like professional players. Like he can't get on their level. But I do think he's a little egotistical and he thinks his shit don't stink and he's the best of ever.
No.
That might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you're in college, you tell a kid to do something, 9 times out of 10, they're just going to do it because you're their coach.
Yeah.
You know, in the NFL, these are grown-ass men. They ain't got to do shit. They still going to get their money unless, you know, they break some god-awful law or whatever. You know, and then Goodell will still probably try to pay them because he's a dumbass motherfucker.
Yes. It's fine. But he was in the headlines for all the wrong reasons this year.
I agree with that.
It's like he went to a bar and was groping a college girl.
Well, I mean, she kind of looked like she was giving him a lap dance. So
That too.
I think it was tit for tat on that one.
Well, yeah. Kicking his player. He just doesn't seem like a cool guy to run your locker room.
I agree with that. Well, maybe that's why he fit in so well at that crappy place called The Ohio State.
The school down south?
The school down south? With the crappy stadium that looks like a freaking horseshoe?
That looks like a toilet bowl?
Uh-huh. It looks like a toilet bowl, so you can go take a shit in it.
I have threatened to take a shit at that stadium on the 50-yard line.
Now, I will say, though, I have been to the Ohio State campus, and it's not bad. I mean, it's not like a Duke University campus, which is really nice. I mean, even the campus at UNC Charlotte is nice.
That's nice.
Where your sister attended.
The Elon campus is nice, too.
Yeah. Like, it's all the Ohio State campus is nice, but it's like all compact, like right there together.
Yeah.
But yeah, any Michigan fan would be willing to go take a shit on the 50-yard line at that toilet bowl.
Other than that, I don't think there's really nothing to talk about.
It was kind of a slow week for random stuff.
It was. Not a lot happened.
Hey, people, I need y'all to go out here and act more crazy So we have stuff to talk about.
Please.
The crazier y'all act, the better we're gonna be talking about you.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't have anything else to add to Random Shit Monday.
Neither do I.
I think we covered all our random shit today.
Yep.
So, this is Catherine,
I'm Brendan.
and you have been listening to the Mid Podcast. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Mid Podcast. And we will see y'all next time on. Oh, we're gonna have a special podcast tomorrow where we give our Spider-Man No Way Home review.
Greatest movie of all time.
I know you're excited for that,
Mm-hmm.
so look for that. Wednesday, we're gonna try to get out our
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye finale. And then Saturday, it will be AEW Saturday. We'll review the Holiday Bash, which we will be seeing live and in person.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I have it set up to record on the DVR so we can come home and watch it. So we can review it.
Yep.
But if you have nothing else, Brendan, we are gonna mid out of this bitch. Bye, y'all.